EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Patriots get set to take on the Texans. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we can see him put up big numbers in this one.
Troy Brown makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. And whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep him waiting any longer.
Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Vinatieri will be kicking off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two of the more meticulous coaches in the NFL. Don Capers knows how to take raw talent and mold it into a cohesive unit. Don't forget, when he was at Carolina in 1996, he led the then second-year Panthers to the NFC Championship game. They'll move the chains with that conversion.
Yeah, that was a great recognition by the quarterback. Knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Second member of our EA Sports Coach Close-Up is Bill Belichick, widely regarded as one of the best defensive minds in the game. They've worked hard in the offseason to improve a defense which finished last year 13th in the AFC and 23rd overall in the NFL. Gain of 586 yards there. They line up in the I formation. Carr gets set.
Get the ball.
Bumbo. And he's brought down at the 47. The Patriots roll on it. Tom Brady comes into this game slightly injured, John, but he's very resilient.
He knows that this is football and there isn't a guy in the field who's 100%. These guys are pros, and they know that their job includes a lot of playing through pain.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No time charge to Houston.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Carr sets up. Miller in motion. Closing in with the pass. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
Stanley will come into this game to punt. Brown into return. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. They'll go from the I formation. Going to the air on first down. Pressure, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. It's second down and 10 to go.
Get in there.
Using motion. It's the toss to the left. Runs him over. Coleman got very good penetration there. Coleman with a textbook tackle.
You don't see too many corners in the league who will come up and make a play on a guy behind the line of scrimmage like that. That's a nice looking play.
The Texans come out of the quarter defense. Branch, the motion man. Throws it, and it's intercepted. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Texans. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
So after the interception now, it's first and 10. Tosses it right. Matt couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion. New England comes out in a dime package. Dropping back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. He's inside the 10.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Bring it, baby. Hit him low. Catch the ball, man. Get in there, man.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Johnson dropped a sure touchdown on that play, John.
Usually he's pretty reliable around the goal line. They really do like to go to him whenever they need a big catch. He just got to do a better job of watching the ball into his hand.
Get at him, D. Let's go. Come on.
Hand it off. Breaks free of the defender. Touchdown, Texans.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down. He plows into the end zone for the score.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he takes on the extra point. Well, they began with great field position and took full advantage by getting a touchdown out of it.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. And they did it right there.
Brown is back and ready to put this one in the air. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 2. The Patriots will start this drive from the 19-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 19. Brady gets set. The Patriots using motion. Hand it off to the back. Pulls them. Pickup of about 8. Only one man in the backfield. Drops back. Guns it left side. This one falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. They line up in the I formation. The Patriots using motion. Smith throwing. Nearly intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 33.
Give it all you got. Lose it.
With the pass. This one falls incomplete. He just lost focus as he dropped the ball.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Throwing. Incomplete. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Walker is back to punt. Black back to return. Here's the kick, and he signals for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
Toss play to the left. Loss of about 1. Baxter moves in motion. Tosses it right. About a 1-yard loss. And they'll face a long 3rd down here. The Patriots come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Looking for an option, gets the pass off.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
hard. Sets up. Again. Matt couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The Texans using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Matt was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball at midfield.
Here come the heat.
Allen, the deep man. Gets rid of it. Almost got it. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
They line up in the I formation. Pat comes in motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hands.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 17. Pressure, gets rid of it. He finds his man. Brown made a difficult reception look easy.
He never hesitated. That's just great concentration and desire.
Houston comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. And he's ridden out at the 26.
Watch this one again. He's trying to make the catch, and the defender comes in there and just unloads on him. But he's still able to hold on to it for a heck of a play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. Matt in the backfield. To the air on 1st down. With the throw, that pass looked like a dead duck.
Yeah, and some of those ducks are dead. But this one had enough life in it to get down there for the 1st down.
Hit the ball. Cowboy. Set. Catch the ball, man.
Under pressure with the pass on the money. Breaking free. They beat the blitz on a good throw.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
They need about 3. Ball on the 45-yard line. Closing in, gets rid of it, knocked down.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Using motion. It's the toss to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Pfeiffer. Lost about 2 yards. Brown will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
Brady sets up. Hand it off to the back. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7. Ball on their own 16. Tosses it right. He loses it. The Patriots get it. They got that one back.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
Throws it. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Cowboy, lead to left. Sideline to sideline.
They'll go with a run once again. Gain of 2. Two minutes left. The Texans come out in the quarter defense. Man in motion. Dropping back. Passing right. He hits his receiver. Misses the tackle. First and 10. Ball on their own 39. To the air on first down. Pressure with the throw. He has it. The offense is going to hurry things up here. Pass play here on first down. Throwing left. Incomplete. Looked like a sure bet for a completion, but he dropped it.
He had a tough time getting control of that one. It looked like the quarterback did a pretty good job throwing it. He just didn't catch it.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation. Drops back. Pressure coming. Looking downfield. Throws this one away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Third and long. Let's see what play they choose to keep this drive going. Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing. Pass throw's incomplete. He dropped the ball, and that didn't look like a bad throw.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big game. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Time for a punt here as it's now fourth down.
Now this is a big-time play by the special team. Punter does his job, and he puts it where the returner can't catch it. And the coverage team does their job by getting into position to knock it back into the field and pin him inside the 10.
Bring the pain, Cowboy.
Only one man back, looking to run it here. They'll mark it at the 9-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. Running the ball on second down seems to be the best choice for them. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 9. On the run, the Patriots call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Well, some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside. This is where you just hand it off and get ready for the second half.
Call, get set. Fullback handoff. Fumble. The lineman scoops it up. Tackle at the 10-yard line. The offense recovers its own fumble.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
And since we're under the 2-minute mark, the replay booth has the power to review any play in question. And it looks as though that's what's happening here. I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
The call on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch. They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
The Patriots using motion. Going to the air on first down. Stepping up with the pass. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive.
Let's go, come on!
Closing in. It's rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
We'll probably see them in a hurry-up mode even though they're in field goal range. 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Passing on first down. Pressure with the throw. Off and running. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
He's rushing the offense back to the line. Flings it to the outside. Into the open.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
The defense needs to be aware that since the other team can stop the clock with a timeout, a run is just as likely as a pass. So they need to be ready for anything.
Smith is the deep back. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Great pass. Touchdown, Patriots. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick and returnable. From the 3-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
They'd need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21. About a 2-yard gain by the fullback. At halftime, Houston 7, New England 7. Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick, plenty of distance. From the 9-yard line. The Patriots will start this drive from the 23-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. Good play in the backfield by Watt. He just couldn't avoid the sack.
Yeah, what the defense is trying to do is not let them know where that extra rush is coming from. You've only got 3 down linemen, but at any time they can bring more guys and make it difficult for the line to pick them up.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Smith is the deep back. Throwing short to the right side. On the money. Into the open. The defense was overmatched on that play.
That guy's always a dangerous weapon. Not only does he make the catch, but he's not happy till he gets as much yardage after the catch as he can.
1 yard to go. Ball on their own 32. The Patriots using motion. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Brown dropped the ball, and if he's dropping passes, who's the quarterback going to go to next?
One drop doesn't mean that you should stop going to him. If you have a guy that you're comfortable with, you got to go to him. Even guys like Terrell Owens will drop one every now and then.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Melissa Stark has the halftime update for us.
I asked Coach Capers about the kind of adjustments they made in the locker room. He told me that he felt his team was lucky to even be in this game. He was not happy with offensive or defensive execution in the first half at all, and he expected them to be more aggressive in all aspects of the game in the second half.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 38. Four, maybe 5 yards on that carry. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Carr could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that has to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Closing in. He goes to the left side. Incomplete pass. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 49.
Here come the heat.
Allen, the lone back, drops back, pressure. Great play in the backfield by Simmons, and the pressure got to the quarterback.
You know what they're doing is running a 3-4. The offensive linemen aren't sure who's coming and who's dropping back, and that could lead to a man coming free to the quarterback.
Brown sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
They line up in the I formation.
Give it all you got, Dave. Come on. Here come the heat. Set.
Man in motion.
You got movement.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 21.
Hit him low. Make it move. Give it all you got.
Flings it to the outside. The Texans tried to do too much and ends up turning it over. And they have excellent field position now following the fumble recovery.
Hit him low. Set.
Carr with a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Bradford continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game.
Set. We got nothing.
Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter. Two yards to go.
Set.
Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Should have picked that one off.
And as a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. And when you're able to get 2 hands on it in your end zone, you're in the perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
Chris Brown will attempt this field goal from about 24 yards out. And it's up. And so that kick is good. The Texans are holding on to a slim lead. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And he got all of that one. A great kick. The Patriots will start the drive from the 29-yard line. Only one man back.
Stay up, either way.
Branch, the motion man. Dropping back. Closing in. Looking downfield with the throw. The 40. The 30. Down he goes at the 24. An incredible play.
Everyone was on the same page in that pass play. It seemed like the receiver ran out of gas.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. Catch on the run. Brady is known throughout football for his precision and accuracy, John.
And with good reason. You talk about accuracy, hitting spots, and leading receivers. He can do it all. And he makes it look so easy, too. I really like watching him play out there.
Using motion. Pressure coming for the end zone. Almost intercepted. Incredulous, he let that one go right through his hands.
Yeah, you're not talking about a receiver either. That was about as close as you can get to an interception. He's got to make the play, especially down here in the end zone.
They give it to the halfback. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Under pressure, throwing, and he makes the grab. Good catch by the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Get in there, Ron.
Fourier goes in motion. Off to the tailback. Plows ahead. Touchdown, New England. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 4-yard line. On their last position, they came away with a field goal. Let's see what happens this time around. Man in motion.
Rotate, line, rotate.
Hands it off. Loses one tackle. Refuses to go down. Good pickup of about 6. It's been a great game so far as these two teams move to the fourth quarter with the score. New England, 14. Houston, 10. And we'll start the fourth quarter. About 4 to go. Ball on their own 25. Carr gets set. Closing in with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Harrison was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Tosses it left. Plows it in. Allen couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Stanley is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Using motion. He gets the carry. Just about a yard in the run. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 42.
Got him, you got him. Set. Back off, DB. Let's go, come on.
Gets the call. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Make a play here. Get out of it.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure with the pass, and this pass is completed. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle, and he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
We'll see. Come on, D-up.
On the call. Smith didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Look out right. Yeah.
For you, the man in motion. Fullback handoff. He's taken down at the 43-yard line. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 43-yard line. To carry it. And he's tackled at the 41. Gain of 2. He'll try to pin them inside the 10. 2 minutes left. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. Into the end zone, touchdown. The Patriots come out in the quarter defense. Knocked away. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
The defense doing everything they can to keep this last drive out of the end zone. Drops back. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. That short pass incomplete. Brings up a third down play.
The quarterback has to remember that he doesn't need to get it all through the air. He doesn't want to try and force one long when he's got something underneath. But if the throw goes to the guy underneath, he has to use his legs to get past the marker.
Gets rid of it. Big opening. The 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. A remarkable touchdown play.
Yeah, everything seemed to go right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
Brown comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Here's the kickoff team. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. And it's complete. And he's brought down at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. He catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
They'll go no huddle here. With the pass, he has some room. The 30. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Drops back, under pressure, throwing. New England will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left.
The defense can afford to give up a catch underneath, but they can't let him cross the goal line. There's not much time left. So if they give up a score, this thing could be over.
Brady gets set, man in motion. Dropping back, pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. Touchdown, New England. Just an incredible pass by the quarterback.
The quarterback had an open lane to throw the pass, and he got it in there for a touchdown.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Vinatieri comes in to kick off. Good distance. From the 2. Stiff arm. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on first down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here. You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
2nd and 15. Ball on their own 15. The Texans using motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. Harrison did his homework, and it showed there.
That may have just been a case of miscommunication. Nothing seemed to go right there. I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Brady gets set for you. The man in motion. Gets the call. He can't wrap him up. Houston calls a timeout. That's their second. What a play. First down.
I can't believe it. They pulled it out. What a call. What a play. What a game. I know the coach loves it when he can tell his quarterback, just go out there for a kneel down, because that means you've got yourself a win.
The Texans call a timeout. They have none remaining. So it's 3rd down and long. Ball on the 28-yard line. The final score is New England 21, Houston 17. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Brady was outstanding tonight and wins the Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.